Situated in the northeast of England, on the banks of the River Tyne, lies the bustling city of Newcastle upon Tyne. There are many examples of historic buildings and monuments that highlight the city's architectural heritage, but many people are unaware of the piece of heritage that lies beneath the city centre.
So how did you hear about the tunnel?
I drove past it actually, in the old entrance before they opened it up, which was probably about 10 years ago. I just got on the internet and realised it was open, so I decided to go on the tour. I've been across the top of the city that many times, it's just been good to walk underneath.
This place was one of the places where people used to hide. I just want to see how they lived for at least 2 years here.
The Victoria Tunnel was built in 1842 and was used to transport coal onto ships and as an air raid shelter in World War II. The tunnel runs directly beneath the city centre, but few people know what they are walking above. The tunnel was used to transport coal from Leazes main colliery in Spitaltongues to riverside staiths ready for loading onto boats for export. In 1860 it was abandoned after the colliery was closed. In 1939 it was converted into an air raid shelter to protect hundreds of Newcastle citizens during World War II. Wooden benches and bunks were installed, as well as chemical toilets, anti-blast baffles, lime wash walls and a number of new entrances. After the war, most of the fittings were removed and all of the entrances except Ouse Street were closed. A programme of repairs in 2008 was funded by the Heritage Lottery Fund and the Tyne and Ewell Partnership, and part of the tunnel is now open to the public. Weekly tours are conducted by the Ouseburn Trust and a group of their volunteers. The tunnel originally ran from the site of the Spitaltongues Colliery near Hunters Road. It still exists under Claremont Road and runs past the Hancock Museum, then close to the Civic Centre in St Mary's Place. From here it travels under Northumbria University City Campus, the Central Motorway and New Bridge Street. It then continues under St Anne's Estate to the entrance on Ouse Street.
I've walked down here quite a few times. I get the bus like normally and walk down the river, and I've always seen it. And I thought, well, it's like one of those things like, why don't we just have a look, see what's on your doorstep and use it? And it's reasonable, it's like cheap to come in as well, no cost for it.